I mean, here's Jim. You got a great shot here of it looks like a team that's trying to dig out a one particular
Y-
vehicle, but
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
Looks
I
like
was
there's
just
a
looking
couple
at that.
there.
As we get closer, we'll be able to get a better look at that.
Yeah, that's the thing with beach renourishment projects. Without a storm, it's great, but as soon as a storm like this comes along, all of a sudden that excess sand is just drove inland, and I think we saw more buried cars where there was a a previous renourishment at the beach than we did where it wasn't.
as we look here, yeah, now Jim's got a great shot of them digging out what appears to be a pickup truck.
I bet it's theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can see that car right next to it is, buried in the sand.
I think there's another one even further up.
Well, what's
I thought I
interesting,
saw another one further up.
and it
Maybe
looks like
not.
they are clearly clearing a path. You just hope that it's kind. Man, I'll tell you what, it reminds me of snow day where I grew up. Right when you would have a massive snowstorm, if your car was in a really bad spot, they would have to plow, and your car could get buried in snow if your car was in a precarious position. And it looks like that might be the case here with a lot of vehicles that are stuck in sand. But if they're in a bad spot and already stuck in sand, they might get even more buried in sand when the plow comes through. Look at all these cars that
Yeah,
are just surrounded.
these are all disabled, totaled cars, and there's a ton of them up and down the streets. Because if there's that much sand, then the water level had to be at least that high, right? And once the water gets in the car, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, especially salt water.
Yeah. So even though they're digging that pickup truck out, unfortunately, it's guaranteed it's totaled.